Can you all see my screen? Hello, kids. Amma, can you disable the...
Yeah, what should I disable? Please do not write on the screen. Let me stop share. And,
yeah, I disabled, Amma.
Okay, great. Can you share again, Niharika?
Hello all. So shall we start the presentation now? Hope you are all back from the break. Please switch on your cameras, all of you. Okay. So now let's start. Today I'm going to talk about Aim for Seva. What is this Aim for Seva? Okay. Now the agenda for today's session is, as I mentioned, what is this Aim for Seva and who is the founder of this? And what is the story behind this? And what are the statistics? Who is the team behind this? Right? You also, for any project, you all in a team, you do projects, right? So there is a great team working behind this Aim for Seva. And then we will see some beautiful pictures. And then we will hear the success stories from 2 students. Okay. So the founder of this Aim for Seva is Pujya Swamiji Dayananda Saraswati. He was born on 15th August 1930 in Manjugudi village in Tamil Nadu. He was a great traditional teacher of Vedanta, and he has established 4 Gurukulams in India, that is in Rishikesh, Coimbatore and Nagpur in India, and one in US, that is in Pennsylvania. And he has, created more than 100 centers in India, where now our Amma, Swami Amma, she's also a disciple of Swamiji Dayananda Saraswati, and his students, they are carrying the tradition of teaching Vedanta to all of us. And we are so blessed here. Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he has initiated a lot of, philanthropic efforts in the past. And these efforts are being carried over. And one such great effort is the All India Movement for Seva, which is known as Aim for Seva. What is this Aim for Seva? What does this do? Now, Aim for Seva, the mission is to educate rural India. Swami's vision is to have one, the free student home, which I'm going to talk about. Okay, the free student home is also known as Chhatralaya. So Swamiji thought, we should have one free student home in every district of India. And how did this come into existence? So we will see that now. Okay. Now, what happened is in 2000, a tribal woman, she has come to Swamiji. So here daily you go to school, a school bus comes to you all. Now for the rural and tribal children, if they have to go to the school, the government schools are all very far away. So they were facing difficulties, while going to school. So the tribal lady, she requested Swamiji, Swamiji, can you please, help these kids? And then Swamiji thought, and then in 2000 year, this project has started, Free Student Home, which is also known as Chhatralaya. And this is not a hostel, but it's more than a hostel because it provides a lot of things other than food and shelter, okay, which we will see now. So now there are 133 projects across 15 states, okay. Swamiji has also initiated many healthcare facilities, okay, the community service initiatives, the traditional knowledge systems, the Vedanta teaching, You know, apart from the educational institutions, healthcare programs, women welfare programs, etc. Okay, now these are the states in which already there are so many number of Chhatralaya. Okay, and the other column which you're seeing, they are the other initiatives. Okay, the healthcare programs which I just now mentioned, right? Okay. So this free student home, it provides a holistic approach. The students there, they are very lucky. They get to learn all the traditional values. You know, apart from the food and nutrition, they get to learn the moral values, yoga, vocational training, arts and music. You know, there is a very famous singer called Bombay Jayashree. You know, she and her students, they come to Manjukudi to teach the students of this Chhatralaya. Okay, so every Chhatralaya has all these facilities. And now comes to the gallery. Okay, now this is Swami Dayananda Saraswati's Kutia at Rishikesh. I mentioned earlier that Swamiji has constructed 4 Gurukulams, right? So this one is at Rishikesh. Okay, you see the students are doing the yoga practice, right? See, early morning, you are seeing the early morning sunshine. So exercise is a must for us. And now you are seeing educational trip to Ooty. We all know Ooty, right? So you're seeing Swami Amma right there in the photo. So these people, they all went to Ooty for an education trip. And they have, you know, learned a lot of insights from this. And coming to the next slide, this is the kids here. They are from the Jaipur Chhatralaya. And these kids, you're observing that they are doing puja. And their parents, they are also doing puja. They're offering prayers to Ganga Mata. Okay, and the kids you see here, they're very lucky. They're getting teaching from the Guruji. Okay, you see beautifully they are doing lot of prayers, right? You see the Lord Krishna's idol there. Okay, see, lot of kids you wrote my Ishta Devata is Krishna, right? You see there, they are doing very nicely puja. And see here, now they are doing bhajans here. Just now Divya madam has taught you a nice bhajan, right? So these kids are also doing bhajans here. Okay. And now coming to the other Chhatralayas. You see there the kids from Alwal, Karnool and Indore Chhatralayas. And the happy faces, they're all eating ice creams, you know. And Jayashree madam has taught you a prayer, right? Before the meal time. So you see there is a pic here and they're all saying their mealtime prayers. Okay. And then you see their meditation. They're all doing meditation. You know, we have also in our upcoming sessions, you know, Usha madam, she also will teach you now how to do meditation. Okay. And now coming to the Jaipur Chhatralaya students who have participated in the annual day celebrations. You see there, you know, all kids dressed up. So that is the annual celebration. And the photo above is the Diwali celebrations. The Diwali celebrations which happened. So now coming to the team. I just now spoke to you. Now who are all these people here? That is Sheila Balaji. She is the managing trustee and the lady who is running this show. Okay, and this is all her team. Okay, Sri Kannan and Sri Krishnamurti and all these people, they are the driving force behind this functioning of all the Chhatralayas across various states. Okay, and you know, these people, they are doing selflessly on, you know, they are not taking any remuneration. They are not taking any salary. They just want to contribute to the society, you know, to uplift the rural India. They want to educate all the rural children and to give value-based education and cultural values. Okay. And you see here now, these kids are all embracing new modes of learning. That is, they're also, you know, getting onto this online classes also. Okay. And these are the girls from Karnataka Chhatralaya. Okay. And now coming to Indore Chhatralaya. See, the Chhatralayas are doing Annadanam, the food distribution. Okay. The food distribution in Indore. And now coming to campus recruitments. So now these kids, you know, they are taken into the Chhatralaya at the age of 8, and then they study there, they learn a lot of values, and then at the end of the education, you know, we have very healthy and productive, you know, young youth, right? And these are the statistics. You all know what is campus recruitment? That is, after you complete your education, you will go to the company, right? So they take you, the company people, they'll take a test and exam. If you pass there, and then you're selected. And you see from 2015, these many number of students are being placed. Okay. In 15, 16, continuously every year, so many students are, you know, getting placed in a lot of good companies. Okay. And then I told you Swamiji is born in, you know, the village called Manjukudi, right? You see there, the first photo, they're all, you know, preparing for the campus recruitment. They're giving training, how to face, you know, the campus placements. And then the below photo, it's the graduation ceremony. Okay, they're all receiving the graduation ceremony. They've completed their education. Okay. Now here I end my presentation and I thank you all. You see all the smiling kids, right? So I request you all now to visit our Aim for Seva website. Okay. Now, if you all feel that, you know, from this program, if you have, you've learned a lot of new things, right, in this 1 week, and in the next week, upcoming sessions also, you will learn a lot of, you know, new things on Sanatana Dharma, values, okay? And if you feel you have learned a lot, then can we all go to this website and, you know, we just make a difference to all these kids, okay, by supporting the programs, you know? Okay. So now coming to the next part, that is the homework. So all the seniors, what I meant by seniors, okay, grade 5 and above. Okay. Amma, can I take the homework part? Can I discuss?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. So now all the seniors, listen to me very carefully. Okay. The slide also will be posted in the group, but you understand the question now. That is, the first question is, there are so many Chhatralayas across India. Now, using the technology, you all have the computer science subject, right? You all have learned in some form, some other language, HTML or scratch coding or something you have learned as part of your syllabus, right? You all know there are robots, drones and all, right? You must be playing with them. Now, using the technology, how will you improve the functioning of the existing Chhatralayas? Do a lot of brainstorming, all the older kids, Maitri, Akhilesh, okay, all these people, please do a lot of brainstorming and how can we improve the functioning of the existing Chhatralayas. The second question I move on is, if you were the MD, okay, if you were the MD, that is, I showed you a slide, right? Sheila Balaji was the managing trustee. I showed you Srimati Sheila Balaji. So now if you are given that position, okay, and next 2 years, okay, the target is to educate, that is all the rural India, now to expand the number of Chhatralayas, then what would be your plan of action? Okay, we have to now, you know, increase the number of Chhatralayas. That was Swamiji's vision. How do we make this a reality? Okay, 1 Chhatralaya per district. What would be, how would you plan for it, right? If you want to, you know, go on a vacation or have a birthday party, you do some kind of planning, right? So now, to make the Pujya Swamiji's vision a reality, what is your plan of action? Okay, right now I told you there are 101 Chatralayas. Now how do we make it more and more? Okay, and then when you go to the website, okay, Aim for Seva, okay, just write 7 to 8 lines about Pujya Swamiji Dayananda Saraswati. And now coming to how will you submit your homework? All of you, please send all the senior students, grade 5 and above. I repeat, grade 5 and above. All of you will send me. You all know how to write in a Word document, right? Please write all the 3 answers in a Word document, save it, and how will you save it? You will save the Word file with your name. Okay, you will save the Word file with your name and send it to me, okay, to my email ID. That is my email ID. I hope all the senior students are clear with the questions. Okay, any doubts? If any doubts, Amma will unmute you. You can ask me.
Chala, let me unmute you. Yes, please. Chala Vedant.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, can children below 5 can do this grades? Can grade below? Can grade 5? Can children below grade 5 do this?
Yes, definitely, definitely. You can also do. Yes, definitely you can. If you know, you are also most welcome. All the kids who are below grade 5, if you also want to attempt these questions, you're most welcome. Yes, definitely. Okay, we will send the screenshot of the homework. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You can also submit me your homework. You can email me your homework. Okay. Yep.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now
Okay.
we move on to the juniors. Any more questions? All questions are clear? 3 questions. All the seniors? Can I see thumbs up, please? Are you clear with the question? Yeah, no doubts? No doubts, right? You're all clear with the question. Can I move on? Yeah, I'm seeing the thumbs up from all the people. Yes, very good. Okay, now I'll move on. Okay, so this is for the little kids. Okay, now the first question is, if I support a student, okay, of Chatralaya for 1 year, okay, then under which Mahayajna this will come? So you remember that yesterday Rajeshwari ma'am, she has taught you, okay, on Pancha Mahayajnas, right? So on this, which Mahayajna this will come into? You have to just give me 1 word answer in WhatsApp. That's it. Which Mahayajna this will come? Okay, if I do Vidyadanam, okay, then under which Mahayajna? All the Pancha Mahayajnas you remember, right? Bhuta Yajna, Deva Yajna, all these yajnas you remember, right? Okay. Now coming to the next question. Now, which is the Chatralaya closest to where you stay? So now we have students from various places, right? Bangalore, Mumbai, Hyderabad. So which is the Chatralaya closest to you? Okay, tell me that Chatralaya name, and then how would you reach out and help the kids then? You can just write in 1 line. You can say, ma'am, I want to give them a bag of chocolates, or whatever you want. I want to give them biscuits. Okay, how would you want to, help the kids there, right? Okay. And then you will also go to the site, okay? And then you will read about Pujya Swamiji Dayananda Saraswati. Okay, you will read about the Swamiji, okay, and get his blessings. So that's it, Amma. I'm done.
Thank you, Niharika. What a wonderful presentation that was. And students have some questions, Niharika. One maybe you can answer. Somebody, Kirtana has asked, how do these Chatralayas get money to run? Where do they get the money from? We can ask Akhil, or if you want to answer, that's fine too.
Well, Akhil will, tell you the answer in detail. So there are a lot of donors, okay, like us, all of you. You must be doing some kind of charity, right? So there are so many great supporters to this, okay, to run these Chatralayas. Okay, Kirtana. So all the money which is contributed and these board of members, there is a managing trustee, there is a treasurer, right? You contribute small amounts, right? So you all, when we contribute that amount, it goes to the main corpus fund, and from there the main corpus gets divided into under various programs. For educational institutions, they'll have some budget. For running these Chatralayas, they'll have some budget. Okay, under various programs, okay, the money gets distributed. Yes.
Good. Okay, thank you. All right, so we'll move to the next part of this program. And shall I stop screen share? Have you all noted the questions? Okay. Now we have another. So today we have, two special guests. They have, learned and lived and studied in Chatralaya. So they would love to talk to all of you. And I want to welcome first Akhil. Akhil, are you able to unmute?
Yeah, I think.
I need your face. Do you have a camera also? I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me locate you first. Just a minute.
Yeah, can you see?
What color shirt are you wearing? Red.
Maroon color.
Correct. Wonderful. So, Akhil, we are going to show some slides about you,
Okay,
So,
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I will enable screen share.
Yeah.
And then we'll just talk about you first, and then you can talk about everything else.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So this is, I would also say a very dear student to me. This is Akhil Tati. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly.
Yeah. It's okay.
He is an ex-student of one of the Aim for Seva Chatralaya, and that is the Alwal Chatralaya, which is just about 40 minutes away from where I'm living right now. And some of us, Usha, Jayashree ma'am, Lakshmi Garu, Bharati, all of us have been to Alwal Chatralaya and had a nice lunch. It's a Bhiksha. It's called a Bhiksha. We offer a special lunch to the children there. It's a boys' Chatralaya. And Akhil has been there. He will tell you when he joined the Chatralaya. But for now, Akhil is from Alwal Chatralaya. And Akhil is from, I'll go fast because maybe he wants to repeat. He's, I think, 25 years old now. He's from Adilabad. And he did his schooling in Bolaram, which is a local place here, intermediate, inter, graduation, and his younger brother is studying pharmacy. Okay. Yeah. So the building that you see now, this is the Alwal Chatralaya. And as Niharika said, there are donors all over the world. And they buy the land and they help in the construction. How many levels do we want, for how many boys, and in dollars, and all the money goes to one place in Chennai, and then it is routed again to where the need is. So I remember going to this Alwal Chatralaya where I've been nearly 4 or 5 times. But you must know, children, that now the Chatralayas are closed because of the current situation. Can we go back to the building, Divya? Yeah. And you see, inside the Chatralaya, there is always a prayer room. And there is the photograph of Pujya Swamiji and an Ishtadevata. I think that looks like Saraswati and lamp. And all the children, maybe 40, 50, up to 100, they sit and pray, do arati twice a day. And this is the Chatralaya of Alwal, which is in Telangana. Okay, next slide. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so there are lots of, Chhatralaya will have a lot of special events, somebody's birthday or, Deepavali, or we had a summer camp there for 2 weeks, so this is some photos from that. And they have those uniforms also, which you can see, orange t-shirts. This is in front of the Alwal Chhatralaya, and very, very beautiful boys. When I went there, always there'll be absolute silence. And all of us have been there, some students, and they have learned Subhashitams and bhajans, and they're ready to learn anything that we want to share, And Akhil has also come to my home here, and for some things, to pluck mangoes, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, next slide. Yeah, so this is me and the students. Some of them you can recognize. Lakshmi Garu is there, and yeah, a few others. Yeah, and they are serving lunch, I think Jayashree ma'am has offered a bhiksha or something. See, if it's a birthday of a loved one or something you want to celebrate, you can offer a special lunch for the kids. And you can do it in any Chhatralaya for anyone. Very nice. Yeah, then Ganesha, Ganesha Chaturthi. You can see the festival here. All of them are chanting and decorating Ganesha, having a fun time here. Yeah, this is his friends and buddies. So you see, as Niharika said, the kids, they come from tribal belts sometimes, from regions which are very remote. So Pujya Swamiji did not want to deny education to even one child, Said education must reach every child. And so these kids, they actually leave home and then come together to stay in a Chhatralaya, and they bond with each other. Siblings come together, they have a lot of fun. And I think it's up to 10th, and then they leave the Chhatralaya. Older boys help the younger boys, and so on. Very nice photograph. Next. Yeah, so what is Akhil doing now? You can see that. I also came to know this only 2 weeks ago. So Akhil is at present employed with the City Union Bank, the Adilabad branch. He will tell you how he got there and everything. That's a wonderful story, which is close to his hometown, I believe. So, and you all are welcome to ask him, Akhil Anna, ask him a lot of questions. Okay, that's done. Next. Okay, great. Now the ball is in your court, Akhil.
Yeah.
I welcome you first. And
Thank you so much for giving me such a good opportunity for discussing about our aim for Seva. First, can I start?
Yes, please start.
Yeah. Hari Om. Good afternoon to one and all. Myself Akhil, from old student of Aim for Seva Alwal Chhatralaya, currently working in City Union Bank as a cashier in Adilabad branch. I have joined in Aim for Seva in the year 2005 in 5th standard, and I've my journey continued almost 11 years in Aim for Seva. Actually, I'm supposed to continue my studies only up to SSC, but seeing my activeness in all the active participation in all the work of Aim for Seva, they have allowed me to continue for my further higher education. And because of the support from Aim for Seva, I can complete my intermediate, and also I've completed my graduation. And in the final year of my graduation, I have cracked so many interviews, and I have been placed in City Union Bank in the year 2007. As soon as I finish my graduation in the year 2017, I have joined in City Union Bank, and my training was undergone in Chennai, Mylapore for 15 days. And as soon as I complete my training, I have been posted in Adilabad branch, and it's so far 3 years has been completed. And also I have learned so many things in my life, and also in my life from Aim for Seva. It is not just a hostel. it is more than a hostel. You can learn not only your studies, but also you can know more about yourselves, and many big personalities will be coming to your Aim for Seva. They will share their life experience, and they'll try to know more about yourselves, which will help us to grow ourselves. And apart from studies, we'll do yoga, meditation, and we'll chant Bhagavad Gitas and some slokas, and we'll do daily bhajans, and daily prayers will be conducted in every chatralaya in India. And it is like such a good environment where you cannot find in any private hostel. And I'm saying you, if definitely everybody has to visit this chatralaya once. If you'll feel like it's a wonderful place where you never find in anywhere. I'm saying you, it's such a good place, which was founded by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. I'm very thankful to him, and I'm definitely doing my great efforts, putting my efforts to improve in my career. And also I'm giving suggestions to all my juniors to improve their skills and all. Coming to my family background, my father was paralyzed and my mother is a BD maker. I've come from rural area, and my younger brother is pursuing his B.Tech, no, B Pharmacy, and he's undergoing with his education and all. Due to this COVID, I think is going with the online class and all. And that's all I want to share about your daily routine of Aim for Siva. Actually, we'll usually wake up at 5 o'clock, and then we'll have quick nature calls, and later we'll have morning study hours. Then we'll have after study hours after 6 o'clock we'll be having yoga, and after yoga we'll be having quick bath, and they'll get ready, and we'll have morning prayer, which has to be assembled in a prayer hall, which will be separately allocated in every chatralaya. And for 15 minutes prayer will be conducted, and after this attending this prayer, you'll be having breakfast at 7 a.m. sorry. And after that prayer we'll be having breakfast. Then everybody will be going to their respective schools and colleges nearby which are situated. And after 4:30 everybody will be returning to the chatralayas from their respective schools and colleges. Till 5:30 p.m. they'll be having evening snacks, and games will be followed, and 15 minutes break will be given, and continued with evening tuitions, and special tutors will be coming to every chatralaya, and they are divided with their class groups, and they'll be teaching with their classes and all. Special tuitions will be having, and after that evening study hours we'll be having dinner at 7:30 p.m. And after dinner students will be get back to their homeworks and all their personal works until 9 o'clock it's going to go. And after 9:15 we'll be having daily bhajan for 15 minutes, 9 to 9:15, and then they'll be having go to sleeps. And if any higher students want to continue their studies, they can go with it. And this is the complete daily routine of Aim for Seva. That's all it. And I got opportunity to continue in Aim for Seva for continuing my higher studies only because of my activeness. And I not only study myself, but in the evening hours I used to help all my juniors, all my fellow friends, all my friends, brothers who are staying along with me, and I used to teach them, and I used to clear all the doubts. And not only studies, I used to be active participate in all the activities like yoga and meditation and bhajans and dancing and annual day celebrations and all. And we used to celebrate like a family. We never used to feel like we are staying in a hostel. It is like I can't express my view. It is like a wonderful place where you can't even feel for a single minute that you are staying in a hostel. I'm saying you, it is a wonderful place. It is like a family, and where even the cooks will be like your own. They'll treat as your own amma, and they'll take care of you. Even the medical facilities are also provided, and they'll be providing you first class food, quality food, and with quality education and with proper health and guidance. And many people, many successful people will be coming to your, visiting your Chhatralayas, visiting our Chhatralayas, and they'll share their experience, and they'll make us to talk, and they'll make us to sing, and they'll try to spend some time with all the children. We'll feel like own relatives have come to our Chhatralaya and spent like a day, and that's all. We have enjoyed. I think we have learned so many things from Aim for Seva. That's all. Thank you.
Wonderful, Akhil. That was an amazing speech from you.
Thank you.
You know what I want to tell everybody? I have visited the Chhatralaya a few times, and Akhil is just tops the topic of seva. Wherever there is anything to be done in the Chhatralaya, he will be the first one to do it. He'll be carrying stoves and helping in the kitchen, cutting vegetables, setting up the biksha and purchases for the Chhatralaya. So there are some students who are really, working so hard for others. And we can see how blessed he is now, all that seva punyam, is coming back. So if we, do dharma and save others, definitely it blesses one back. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Then you see how nicely Akhil has shared the daily discipline. What a discipline, right? 5 o'clock in the morning. I think there's a bell there, right, Akhil?
Yeah, even any elder person will get up and they'll take initiative and they'll make up others.
Yeah, and then they have a schedule on rotation. Who will empty the garbage and who will?
Yeah. We'll have separate 7 teams. We'll be having.
Right.
And we'll have shifts. Shift-wise, they'll be changing every week. They'll change to some other task.
And how many times?
Gardening.
Do you go 4 times a year to your homes?
No, only 3 times in a year. That is in Dasara vacations. And in Sankranti vacations.
Okay.
And some of Diwali. Only 3 times we'll be going.
3 times, yeah.
In summer vacations, that's all.
Okay. I think all your parents may be ready to put you all in a Chhatralaya, right, kids? I think that will give a good break to the parents, and some nice discipline will come to our lives. Okay, there's a question, Akhil, from Shanti. Yeah. What is your contribution now to AIMS?
Actually, my family background, I think I have 2 brothers. One first younger brother, he met with an accident I think 1.5 year back, and he passed away. Oh. And my father, as soon as I have joined in Aim for Seva, father got paralyzed. I'm the only single person working in my family.
Right.
So I need to balance with my family, and later I'll start contributing. Yes. As soon as I set up with the family, and I'll go with them.
What I can say, is that I've never seen another so hardworking person. He stayed there for 11 years, right? In 11 years, he's worked so hard in the Chhatralaya, and that's a big contribution in itself, right?
Yeah. And till today, I'll be in contact with every person. All the juniors will be calling me, and they'll ask me suggestions and for further education and all.
Right.
I'll try to answer every question.
Yeah. So, see, our Chhatralayas, they give a very good foundation in discipline, prayers, and all that. Then we can contribute anywhere, right?
Yeah,
right?
Anywhere. Yeah.
Thank you, Akhil, for such a lovely speech, and thank you for coming. Please stay on.
Yeah, sure.
And now, next we have, a girl, Triveni. But first, I have to locate her. You will love to meet her, she is appearing for her entrance exams. She's also from AP or Telangana? It's
AP.
AP. Adilabad is AP? Okay.
No, ma'am, I'm working in Adilabad. I'm from Medak.
You're from?
Medak district.
Medak. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Triveni, and Triveni, you're unmuted. Namaste, welcome.
Namaste, Mataji.
Okay, so we have also prepared a special slides for you. I would like to show everybody that first. Triveni and I have been chatting for the last few days, and let's learn more about her. Okay, So this is Triveni, and she studied in the Nandyal Chhatralaya, which is in Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh. Yeah? And some of us have been there. Usha has been there, Bharati, Jayashree, a lot of people, we've been there. It's a girls' Chhatralaya, of course. And yeah. So, so what is her details? She's born in Lingapuram village. And this Mandal, Bandiyal Makur, younger brother has passed 10th. And she's now currently studying for this IMSET. And she is aspiring to be an engineer. And I will let you know her scores. A GPA, how much did you average, Triveni?
10.
Yeah, 10. 10 GPA?
In 10th class.
In 10th class, yeah. What was the score?
In intermediate first year, I got 456 out of 470.
456 out of 470. Isn't that great? Anyway, here's a little Triveni. I'm sure you can see the similarity. And then this is her little brother who has just passed 10. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah, this is the huge mansion, See, some donor has donated such a huge building here. This is the Nandyal Chhatralaya. And we went from here and stayed overnight there. 2 days, I think, and had a lot of fun with the girls there. Some of my students. Next one. What is this, Triveni, the slide about? You participated in something?
We achieved some trophies in sports, Mataji.
Sports.
And
okay. Right. Wonderful. What sports?
In Kabaddi, Kho-Kho, running, and etc.
Kabaddi, Kho-Kho, and all that.
Running.
Yeah, that's a good question, Rajeshwari. We will ask her that. Okay, why don't we ask her now? Okay, later. Let's finish the slides. Good. Study time with your friends, right, Triveni?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Next one. Yeah, so this is about our visit. You were there at that time, right, Triveni?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
When we arrived at the Chhatralaya in a bus, all the students came out and they had made beautiful roses out of paper and they welcomed each one of us. And they did Pada Puja and amazing. I've never seen so much devotion and love in their hearts. Then they took us inside and, that we'll see. We're sitting on the terrace with them and they're singing Subhashitams and bhajans and sharing a lot of good things. Next one. Yeah, here you can see Usha ma'am. What is she doing? She's become a Sri Rama there. You know what they have? This is one of the sports, I think, archery. So we have to see how far your arrow goes, And it's all a little bit wild there, so nobody's going to get hurt. And that's what she's doing there. Then you see all the girls, they have the similar routine, what Akhil said. And they have dance classes. The Lambadi tribal group.
Sugali girls.
Yeah, they will all be there in the Chhatralaya, no? And one of them told me that her dream in life is to become a film actress.
Gangotri.
Yeah, this one, the one in that yellow dupatta. Okay, next slide. Yeah, there's a group photograph and Triveni will talk about this couple. There's a couple there who are running the hostel and funding it and everything, providing whether they need dresses or Deepavali crackers or, food, everything. They are the Mata Pita. Okay, next one. Okay, that's the end. Okay, now without delay, first, Triveni, you can talk about yourself. And there was a question, how did you come to know about Aim for Seva Chhatralaya? That's a question.
Actually, when I have 9 years, it is 2011, when my father passed away by a bike accident. And our grandparents taken us to their own village in Lingapuram. And my grandfather is the only one who who runs the family by doing coolie. And he's the only one to support us. So my uncle, who is my mother's brother, own brother, he decided to join me in a hostel in which I will get a free education and food and safety. So by listening to some villagers in our village, they said about the hostel Empaseva. There it will be very good for the girls. So he decided to join me there, and my family also supported me to study in that hostel, and I got joined. And when I joined there, I felt it like a family. All the sisters are very friendly, and they make me so happy by playing games. And there, Moksheshwar Reddy Garu, who is the warden, and Malika Devi is the cooker. They are very nice. They treated us like their own children. We call Moksheshwar Reddy sir father and Malika Devi mother, and they treated us like their own children. They will take more care about us, and they will take more care about our studies too, and they will support in all activities. As Akhil brother said, we have the same routine, and I am so blessed to study in the Empaseva. I learned so much. As great persons, when they reach our hostel and when meet our hostel, I will get inspired by them to achieve something in my life. And I decided to run my family on my shoulders. So from that time, I make a goal, and I will study well and I will work hard. And finally, when I got 10 GPA, Empaseva gave me a chance to study intermediate, and I successfully completed my first year. And now I have to attend the inter-second year exams. And Mataji Garu, I'm so thankful to you. Why? Because you gave me a chance to study my further studies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mataji. And I'm taking Akhil brother as my inspiration to study my further studies and get a job and to do seva for other children who are same like me. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much for doing this much seva. And I think I too will support so many children like me. I know what are the problems that the rural children will face without getting education due to their poverty. I think this is a wonderful movement that Swami Dayananda Swamiji held. And I'm so thankful for my whole life to all the members who are donating us and who are providing us many things. Thanks so much, Mataji. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Okay, Triveni, first you have to wipe your tears, okay? And what a wonderful speech. You know, we are all having tears in our eyes, you know, and everybody is listening to your speech. And what a struggle you've had in life, you know. At the age of 18, she says she wants to support her family. Look at that. You know, what a high goal, and at such a young age. You know, both of them are supporting their families almost single-handedly. So, see, this is the vision of Pujya Swamiji, and you can see Triveni how grateful she is, you know, that how she found Empaseva and then joined it. But it is her determination, not only her karma, but her determination, and then, you know, her sankalpa to go through that discipline of Acharya, and then so many difficulties come, you know, in rural life, as we know. Then where do you turn to, you know? So they were lucky, the Moksha Reddy Garu and his wife. I've met them, I think, when we went there. Wonderful souls, you know, they arrange everything, provisions for the Chhatraya. It is easily maybe, I don't know, cost 50,000, 60,000 per month to look after so many people, yeah? Okay, wonderful, Triveni, to have you here. And you know, where there is a will, there is a way. Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So definitely, if you have an aspiration to study engineering, now let me tell you all, you know, she is hoping to get a free seat, you know, after she does this competitive exam, AIMSET, you know. But that's not all. Once she gets a free seat, she has to be supported for the BTech, right? And I happen to talk with some of my students, and we will see what we can do for her. Yeah, I'm sure definitely something will come for her. And yeah, so this is Swamiji's vision. He says people should help other people. It's not just another NGO, it's a movement, it's a wave, Aim for Seva, you know. So when we share, we should feel so blessed, you know, that we are sharing. And why should we hold everything with us? How much can we take with us after we leave this world? So let us all share more. And I'm so happy both of them shared their life stories with us. Amazing life stories. And you know what? There are so many Trivenis and Akhils out there. Yeah. And today, of course, the Chhatralayas are not functioning, and there are some, because of the current situation. And then they're having online classes, hopefully. It's going well. But still, they would need donations. And I said, the head office is in Chennai, Aim for Seva head office. Yeah. I think that's it. Akhil and Triveni, you want to add anything else that I may have missed?
No, sure. I think Triveni I met her in the summer camp, I think. And every summer,
ma'am.
all the Chhatralayas will be meeting in one particular Chhatralaya. Few students will be coming from each Chhatralaya, and we'll be having some extracurricular activities, some more activities apart from studies. We'll be learning in this camp. And I think Triveni have met her in that camp, and I think she was very emotional. And but definitely you'll be reaching your goals, and definitely you'll reach your success. Don't worry. And one thing I want to inform to all the participants who are in this session, it is Aim for Seva. It is not like if you want. It is like organization, and where everybody can join in this organ. It is like you can join in this organization, and you can help this organization not only financially, but you can help in such a way that if you are a teacher, you can teach the subject. If you are a dancer, you can teach some dance classes to the students. If you are if you are good in any activities, you can come to the Chhatralaya and you can teach the students, and they are very happy. They'll learn from you, and I'm saying you feel more happy if you visit this organization. And if you get any little time, please visit any of our nearby organization, nearby Aim for Seva. You feel very happy, and you can donate you can celebrate any of your events like birthdays and any other marriages of your parents and your friends' birthdays. You can celebrate. You can donate some fruits, or if you are good enough, you can provide some meals and some pens, books, something. If you feel like to donate, you can donate in whichever way you want. And I'm definitely saying this will make you to feel very happy if you visit this organization. Thank you.
So Akhil, all the students are saying all the best to both of you. What
Thank
a
you.
wonderful you've shared with us, very touching experience. But I'm going to unmute Aditya. Aditya, can you ask your question? Make it short, please.
Is there a holiday on Aim for Seva?
No, it's holiday in the sense, what do you want? I think
Sunday.
for
Sunday,
going to home.
Sunday and Saturday.
No, it is same like usually you'll go to regular school, right?
Yeah.
We will be going to regular schools, nearby schools and colleges. After schools, you'll going to your home, right?
Yeah.
We'll be coming to our Chhatralaya. That's all. And
We-
Sundays we'll be having some other activities, like we need to wash our clothes, and we need to clean ourselves. We have gardening and some other activities and all.
Will the parents also visit the Chhatralaya?
Yeah. They do visit once in a year or twice. They'll visit. Mostly we'll be having single parent children will be studying in Aim for Seva.
Okay.
And most are from tribals and villagers will be studying, and they will provide free education for rural peoples.
Yeah.
All the best for Triveni for her exams.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aditya. Very well asked. Now I want to just check: is Triveni still there? She has vanished off my screen. Can anybody see her?
Hello,
Akhil?
Triveni. I think
She's left.
audio has been muted.
Anybody wants to ask Anna anything else? Okay, Akhil?
No.
Srivali, okay, one more. I'm
Okay.
sorry, we'll take a little bit more. Sunday only, no? So, yeah, Srivali.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I don't have any doubts, but mistakenly I do
Okay.
like.
Please be height. Okay. No problem.
Right. Anybody who has a doubt? One more question. Virat. Yes, Virat.
Okay.
So my question is, how was your experience in the Chhatralayas?
Yeah, just
That's how he told, no?
Yeah, but like, did you ever like did they ever take you to any like outside trips instead of like for fun purpose?
Take you where, Virat?
Like anywhere, like anywhere they go for fun purpose?
Yeah. Fun purpose, Akhil. Did you have some tours and travel?
Like I mean that
nearby temples will be going. They'll be taking us,
Okay.
and some other yoga classes and all. Some other tasks they'll be taking, and we'll be having cultural activities and annual day celebrations yearly.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think Triveni should be back. Right, Triveni? But I have to unmute her 1 minute. Huh? Yes. Triveni? Yeah. So, Triveni, did you answer that question? How did you how did you come to InfoSeva? I think you did.
She has answered.
She answered, yeah.
I has answered.
Yeah.
My uncle joined me there. My uncle.
Yeah.
The uncle joined you. All right. So, Unnati, yeah, you can ask one last question. Yeah.
Ma'am, my question is that do they make sports there? Like which kind of sports?
All kind of sports. Yeah.
In
Especially
which you are
with boys
interested.
section. Yeah. We have volleyball court in our Chhatralaya. And I think Nandyal has very big ground. I think we have very small ground in Alva.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll be having more games.
Everyone, please mute except for the speakers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now,
Some other.
yes. Okay.
Guru is asking.
Yes. Some question.
Guru wants to ask. Let me just mute you all. Guru, you're unmuted. Please ask your question. But let me locate Akhil now. Yeah, you want to ask, Guru?
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt that how could he feel in the Chhatralaya?
What is your doubt?
Ma'am, how could he feel in the Chhatralaya?
Okay. We have so many friends in our Chhatralaya. It's almost like 70 plus students will be studying in a hostel in one free student home. We'll be having so many friends and so many brothers and elder brothers, younger brothers, and even cooks, they're not, will not call them as like aunt, or like we'll call them as amma. They'll be with us, and they'll cook for us, and we'll have some wardens and some in charge, and some other people will be coming. We'll have a happy life in our Chhatralayas. It is not like a private hostel where you have seen outside. Okay.
Okay, I think it's time to close the questions. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's wonderful, Triveni and Akhil, your message, your life.
Yeah.
Life is a message. What else can I say?
Yeah.
And we would like. One second, somebody unmute. One second, I'll just mute. So we would like to end now with the national anthem of Aim for Seva, which is a beautiful song composed by Pujya Swami Dayananda in Sanskrit. And it is in Ragam, the melody Desh, and it's about our Desh, Bharatam. Let us look at the lyrics, and then after that, we will listen to the song from Divya ma'am. I'm sorry, it's a little bit longer than what we usually stop at 1, no? But because it was a special presentation, we went a little bit longer. But so wonderful, no, to meet these special people, Akhil and Triveni, Akka and Annas. And we wish them all the best. Are you able to share, Divya? Yeah. So this song is Bharata Desha Hitaya. And what this briefly means is that this Bharata, which stretches from the Setu in the south up to Himalayas, there are so many people, tribals, tribal belts, rural areas, which need some form of support to support their culture, culturally, financially, by place. And so what? Kuru Sevam Tvam. That's the main thing you have to catch. Kuru Sevam Tvam means, it's going to be a quiz question. Kuru Sevam Tvam means you do Seva. So Pujya Swamiji said, let us all do Seva to our Bharat Mata and then form a whole movement, aim for Seva movement, and provide Arogyam, and then uphold the Dharma, remove afflictions, Shobha Nivaranya, Subhiksha. Subhiksha is bring prosperity in all the regions. Dina Jana Udharanaya, those who are less fortunate than us, let us pull them up in whatever way we can, as Akhil explained. Kuru Sevam Tvam, Kuru Sevam Tvam. Okay, so that's this beautiful song. We are going to listen now, and then after that, you're free to go. Okay, Divya. And let me unmute Divya 1 second. So why can't I unmute you? Yes. I'm not displaying the lyrics. Please go ahead.
Should I display the lyrics, Amma?
If you want, okay, yeah.
Yeah. भारत देश हिताय भरतादि महामति सेवित भारत देश हिताय भरतादि महामति सेवित भारत देश हिताय कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवाम् आसेतु हिमाचल वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय आसेतु हिमाचल वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय वनगिरिजन संरक्षणाय कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां भारतदेशहिताय भरतादिमहामतिसेवित भारतदेशहिताय कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवाम् आयुरारोग्यविवर्धनाय धर्म संस्थापनाय आयुरारोग्यविवर्धनाय धर्म संस्थापनाय क्षोभ निवारणाय सुभिक्ष परिप्रापणाय क्षोभ निवारणाय सुभिक्ष परिप्रापणाय दीनजन उद्धारणाय दीनजन उद्धारणाय कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां भारतदेशहिताय भरतादिमहामतिसेवित भारतदेशहिताय भरतादिमहामतिसेवित भारतदेशहिताय कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवाम्.
Lovely, Divya. Everybody is saying, who are hearing for the first time, what a beautiful song. Okay. Thank you, Divya. And so Akhil, and where is Triveni? Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mother.
Okay. And everybody, namaste. We will meet on day 6 tomorrow, Monday. Tomorrow is, remember, Shankara Jayanti. So we will meet you. Om Shanti. All of you can come tomorrow also because it is a puja day. Okay. I will chat with Triveni and Akhil another time. Okay.
Okay.
Stay in touch with all of us. Okay.
Okay. Hari Om.
Wait.